Hey guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to color in this book here by Rita Berman, and this is the fall book. And I decided to do this little mice page here. I'm going to use the Polychromos, and I just have them open and I'm going to pull out colors when I start coloring. I haven't like on all of my pages I have not decided what colors I'm going to do other than the wheat, and it's a fall page, so we'll have fall colors. So all the mice will be semi-different colors, but the wheat is all going to be one color. The leaves are going to be fall, and we're going to do the butterflies. There are, I think, only 2 of them, so got my fingers crossed on that in case there's somebody else in there. And the berries are going to be like a orange red color. I mean, that's all I've got planned. Mice will either be brown or gray, one of those. So we're just going to pull out, let's go with these colors. What do we got? Scarlet red, looks kind of orangey. We're going to put some of that right there on that little berry, and some on these, and all the berries around. If you want to, I can get the camera down a little lower. We're just going to put a little section of that in here. Probably put some yellow in there and some deeper red. Maybe not all of them the same color, maybe some lighter. And we got teeny tiny little berries up here. Get some color in those too. Any bigger berries down here. And we're looking around. These are blacked out, so we don't have to worry about those. And we have this kind of different berry up here, but we're going to make them the same. And it may be a type of flower, but I want cohesiveness in the picture, so I'm going to put some of that color up here. Any more berry type things do we see? I don't know if these are berries here, but we're going to add some of that in there too. It might be leaves, so some of those leaves might have a little red. This looks like a little baby one of that one up there, so I'll add some color in that one. And this definitely looks like maybe dripping leaves. Okay, so that was our first color, and again that was scarlet red. Doesn't look too scarlety, but it's a red color. Let's go in with Alizarin. I can't say the word. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Alizarin Crimson. Don't make me say that 3 times. It won't work. And we're just going to darken one section here. Maybe we'll give this one a nice dark color here. Like I said, I really don't have a plan. I just want it to look fall. So we're going to put fall colors on everything. And since the berries are going to be more of a red-orange color than the leaves, I'm not sure if I'm going to want this color in the leaves. But we'll find out. Get those nicely touched with some color. The little guys up here. Some shading on some of these guys. These guys aren't going to get much shading. They're too tiny. I can barely see them. Okay. Now I need a... let's go with kind of an orange color. This one's going to have to be sharpened. This one is dark chrome yellow. put that in there. This is medium pressure I'm putting down. Just going to get that color in these berries. That's a pretty low flying airplane. There we go. And the same up here. I have to get down closer to those to see them a little better, but we can put some of this up here. And down here on these guys. There we go. Nice kind of orange pumpkin-y color. I like that one. Dark chrome yellow. All right. Wheat is going to be kind of ochre colored. So we have a light yellow ochre. We're going to throw some of that in there. This is how all the wheat is going to get colored. Okay, it's just a light coloring. Let's see what else we can do. The stalk here, the mouse is holding on to. Okay, we have wheat here. Wheat here. Hope you can see in the book. Really should get down a little closer. Just because the book's tiny. I didn't even think about that. Just get those colored up. Do we see any other wheat? Just going to go down the stem. Stem should come down right about here. And they both should come down into this area. We'll have to get a stem built in there. And of course this little guy is on this one. So I can't forget this guy. And some of these little things down here, we're going to throw that color down here. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to need to sharpen this. I've got some green gold here. And I'm going to get out a brown and sharpen it too. We have burnt sienna. That might be a little red, but that's okay. And we'll get out the burnt umber. Get it nice and sharpened too, since I'm sharpening everybody. Oh, who did I forget to sharpen? Oh, the light yellow ochre. Okay, we already used it. We don't need to sharpen it. So this is the green gold. We're going to throw a little of this in here. Okay. Put a little of the burnt sienna. So just kind of putting it on every other one so we can leave some of that nice lightness in there. We're going to go back over it with the green gold. Blend that up just a little better. And then we'll go back over it. And I guess I really should have sharpened it while I was doing everybody else. With the ochre. So this is the light yellow ochre. Putting a little heavier pressure on it, so these are the same color as light pressure and dark pressure, and then we're just shading in the other ones. And there we have our little wheat. So we'll just play with all of these. Back in with the green gold. Okay. The burnt sienna. Come back in with the gold. And then back in with the light yellow ochre. There we go. Now we'll do the little guys on the side. Let me just start with the, no, I'll go in the way I was doing it. This one is the green gold. Okay, and then with the burnt sienna. Back in with the gold, back in with the light yellow ochre. And we'll do the same thing with the little seeds down here. I'll do like one of them here and we'll do the rest of them off camera. So there we go. They look like that. All right, those are done. Put those over there. Guess we could do those leaves like that. Everybody has the same leaf. I guess this one does. Pick those back up. Gonna go in here with the green gold first. The burnt sienna. And the yellow ochre, light yellow ochre. We'll do this one here. That was a light yellow ochre, green, gold. Burnt sienna. Back in with the green gold. And the light yellow ochre. Okay. And if we want to bring any more dimension into that, we can bring in the burnt, which I haven't used at all yet, the burnt ochre, or burnt umber. I'm just going to darken this area here. And a little more darkness up there. We can also bring that in to the wheat if we like. This leaf up here. I'm going to use this to darken the line down here. I don't know if I'm showing that well enough. Bring that one down here to the ground. We'll clean that up a little bit more. Just add a little bit of this in here too. Since I added it in the other ones, I'm going to add it to all of them. Okay. Might even add a little of this burnt sienna to these little berries here. Get the little pieces of wood off. Just to darken those up a little bit. Okay, let's see. Butterflies are going to be interesting. We're going to do the same color over here on this leaf that we did over here. There's one on here. green gold, burnt sienna, and we'll throw on some of that burnt umber down here. Green gold again. And the yellow ochre. There we go. Kind of brings our brown on that side. All right, what else do we do? I think we'll do that little leaf the same way. Maybe I'll do all the leaves that way. These little tiny leaves. Who's got the sharpest point? This is the light ochre, yellow ochre, sorry. Do these little guys here. Okay, we'll just go in with a little bit of the burnt sienna. Try to touch these little edges. There's a little leaf here. It's hard to see. But it's going to get colored. Okay, what else can we do up here? I need to do these little berries. So we're going to throw a little of that burnt sienna in here. And then the yellow ochre. That's not show much in there. Okay. Just going over those. I'm gonna do this leaf. And then the green. Burnt sienna. again. And then the yellow ochre. Turn the book a little bit. A little darker over on this side. Throw a little of that burnt umber in here too. Just on the edges here. There we go. Leaf. Gonna have to add a different color into that. Okay, so I got out, well, basically almost all the rest of the browns. Van-Dyck-Brown, Bistre, Walnut Brown. I brought out a Terracotta and a brown ochre, and I may bring in some red tones for some of these some things like the leaves, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking the orange and brown tones. Okay, we have a few more, like a little flower here, a couple of these leaves, and leaves up there. So we're gonna go for this flower here. We're gonna do terracotta in it first. We'll bring in the light yellow ochre. Then we're going to bring in, let's see how Bistre does here. Okay, then we'll bring in a little bit of brown ochre. Bring in some of the Van-Dyck-Brown. And we have walnut. Might as well see how dark that gets. Go back in with the light yellow. And the terracotta. That's pretty okay. Let's see. Let's get some of that color off of there. I want a little of that lightness back, so we're going to add a little of that in, and we're going to get a white or a wheat or something in here. Let's see. We have cream. I wonder how creamy cream is. Is cream really yellow? Yeah, it is kind of yellow. White's going to be like really white. Yeah, I'll throw a little of that in there and see what I think. That's not too bad. That works. Throw it in the bunch over here. I think I want a little red in there, so we need to find a reddish color, a deep red. You just Caput Mortuum. Not too red. It's got some red in it. If you got the purple one out, that would be purple. So, okay, that one done. What else we got? I mean, we got lots of leaves. Oh, these little guys here. With the light. Yellow ochre. With a little bit of the burnt sienna. Okay, what else? Oh, these little guys over here will do the same way. A light yellow ochre on top. I still think I want this a little lighter, so I'm gonna erase a little of that right there. There. And we'll go in with that. What is it, the cream? Yeah, cream. To lighten that up a tiny bit. Might bring in some Prisma White, I don't know, but I wanted that a little lighter. All right, well, basically, leaves are all going to be the same way. Might as well do it all with just that little bit of orange in there. So I'll finish those off. I'll do one of these butterflies. Let's see, butterfly. Do the one up here. I kind of do it in the same way. I'm going to put cream up here on the top. Just so I know where I want the cream to stay. Okay, then we'll go in with, seems to work nice with the, I'm going to go in with Caput Mortuum here. Nice bit of red-ish color. Put it in the body too. Just lightly bring it out. Okay, we get the, I got Indian red. I don't want Indian red yet. Pulled it out in case I did. The burnt sienna. We'll go on that. Just kind of blend those together. It's worked nice. Okay. Throw in a little of the green gold here. And a little bit of the light yellow ochre. My kitty is going to meow. We're going to throw a little terracotta in here too. Hold on. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of Bistre up here. Just want to blend that a little bit better. Add a little of the Indian red in here too. Okay. Give it some nice color there. Gonna throw in, well, my hair. Can you see that? This side we're putting in the cream. I just wanted to see it a little better. I'm gonna get the eraser here, right down this side. I'll let that be a lighter portion. And that a lighter portion, so we'll put the cream down in there. Just to give a better separation between the wings. Okay. Oops. Sharpen that. Pushed it too hard. A little bit of, I'm looking for burnt sienna. Here we go. Right over here. Darken it a little bit down there. Okay, and maybe a little bit of the walnut, just to give it a nice darkness. separate the body here too. Just in there. Odd shaped wing there. Okay. I'm going to bring over the Prisma White, sharpen that up. Hope you're all doing well. There we go, just a little bit of that. Okay, throw a little in these little guys too. Okay, a little black. Going to draw that line a little better here. There we go. All right, let's see. We got one butterfly, one flower, all the wheat. What I'm going to do is stop the camera. I'm going to finish coloring all the little leaves. So I'm going to do the butterfly the same. Flower is going to be the same as this little flower over here. And then we'll come back and we'll do the little micey and the background and ground. So I'll be right back. Okay, you can tell everything is done there. Just in the variation shades. The only other thing I added was a little bit of Caput Mortuum violet in some of the butterfly areas here, and then like in a area of 3. So a little here, I put a little in here, up on this wing, in this little heart leaf area over here. And then I just went in with the black and retraced over these lines because they're colored over in a light color and we want them to stay black. So we're going to work on the little mice. And we're going to do the mice in gray. These are the cool grays. We have cool gray 1, cool gray 2, and cool gray, and they're not cool, they're cold. So sorry. What is the V? 5 and a 1, making it 6. That always confuses me. Anyway, here they are. So you can read them. And I will also put all these in the description box down below. All my other brands say cool grays, but these are cold grays. So we're going to take the lightest color, which is the cold gray 1. And we're going to put it on the little mouse. All over the little mouse. Because you can barely tell that this color is even here. But it needs to be there to lay the other colors down on. And his ears. Okay. Gonna leave this nose area white. Just make sure I have color on it. because I don't know about you, I can barely see it. Okay, going in with the cold gray too. This should show up a bit more. Gonna go ahead and cover over those. Go back and color the black in later. Okay, now we're going to go in with the cool blue, the darkest one. This is just very light pressure. I'm not going to give these little guys fur texture. I'm just going to color them softly. Need to give him an eye. A little more pressure there just to darken that up a bit. And then I think I'll bring in the lightest color again. Just try to blend that up a little better. Get a little pink. Let's see. I think pretty got a skin color here. Light flesh. I'm gonna put some of that in his little ear there, on his nose. Skip his hands; they're too tiny. And go in with the gray again. It's the lightest gray. Just make sure all those colors are put together. There we go. Then we're going to get the black and do his eye. Darken those up a little bit. Bring that black all the way down. Pull it in there a little bit. And this line has been colored over and we want to darken that up. We're also going to bring that black right in to the grays. Now I'm going to darken that up a little bit more. We're also going to put a little white dot in his eyes, so they're all going to get that. We'll just start here, since he's got an eye. Do all of them while we're here. I know there's a couple more mice. Where are they? Okay. Just go in and color them all the same way. Light base. Okay, I have to, I think this is his tummy here, because that might be his back arm. So I'll do a light tummy on him. And color in that arm. And I would assume that would make this his feet. And we'll just put a little darkness here. If it's not, well, he now just became a very pudgy mouse. It had to be something. It could either be that or a blade of grass. don't have a clue. Okay, what color do I have now? This is the medium color. Putting on this guy. I'm going to do these guys, and I don't know. It just seems repetitive. The light down first. It doesn't seem fair that he's all skinny, so I'm going to have him laying down here. I mean, he's helping everybody else out, so I'm going to give him more of a tummy. And then this guy over here. Okay, medium. Or number 2 in the cold gray. back this way. And I got him already, okay. I'm going with the darkest one. Trying to go lightly around that. Got a little too much there. Just go darker on this guy. And then we'll get the light color and there's the lightest color. The one. Heavier pressure. Need a pink ear. Gonna have to blend that better. So I'll give them all pink ears while I'm here. Okay, little pink ears. So we're just going to be blending away. This one is the one. I guess I should be blending him with a little bit of the two. I was going to make him a little darker. I forgot their noses. Ah, little pink noses. Okay, there we go. And go over it with the one again. And then we'll go back in with the black. Darken those lines up again. Nice shadow on his ear. Am I even in camera? I'm sorry if I'm not. Darken his backside here. And I need to darken this guy a little bit more in here too. He's in the shadow here. Blend that in a little better. Okay, so you get the hint. I'm going to do the other ones off camera and then we'll do the background. Okay, little mices are done. I think I'll probably do a little more work on their little black spots, but right now I'm just going to ink the bottom of the page. So, gathered twigs, doing just a corner, like I always do, of the ink pad here. Now, this little guy is up atop of these guys, so our line should probably come up here somewhere. So I'm just going to put a line there, get it under this little guy's. Up here. And get some lines going across there for the dirt. You don't have to be too perfect about it. You just want a general idea that there is some ground there. So I'm going to put a little up here too, just behind that guy. Okay. And then we will do a blue background for the sky. Oh, didn't need to do that. I got a blue one over there. Here we go. So we're just going to go with Broken China. It's a nice blue color. And we're just going to go up here and put blue in. Try not to get their little noses. Yeah, I got that little guy's nose. I'm gonna have to get that out of his nose. And I'll probably get that little guy's nose too. And up we go. Eraser. Clean, I hope. If we don't get all the blue out, we can use a little water and or Posca to put it back in. So I never fret over on that. We're going to get this out to the edges. Just kind of pounce it down lightly and pull out the color. So I want it touching the whole page. Down this side. Got a little blue in there, but I'm gonna get it wet, so makes no difference. Get a little water on that and wipe it up and see if that'll help. I'm Not sure if this book does this too well, but we're going to try anyway. If not, we will put some white splatters on some of these areas. Got it pretty good up there, just not there. Probably dried too quick. Okay. Have a little bit extra water on this. I'm going to try to get that out of his nose. There, that worked pretty well. I want their noses to be clean. And I think I will put a little splatter on this, but I'll do that off camera. There are other videos that have that done on it. Going to put a little stamping down here. So we're going to get out the brown that I used on the ground. Itty bitty background stamp, stamping up, and we're just going to add a few extra spots in here. Just adds a lot to the page. There we go. Some up here. There. Okay. Other than the little white spots that are going to go up here, we are done. I hope you enjoyed. I had fun. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. I'll leave a picture at the end of the video with all the little extra pieces. I'm going to put little white Posca dots in their eyes too. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.